power comes great responsibility. It's very good, powerful statement. There is only one who is all powerful, and his greatest weapon is love, said Stanley, born as Stanley Martin Lieber, was an American comic book writer, editor, publisher, and producer. He rose through the ranks of a family-run business to become Marvel Comics' primary creative leader for 2 decades, leading its expansion from a small division of a publishing house to a multimedia corporation that dominated the comics industry. Stanley was born on 20th December 1922 in New York. He died on 12th November 2018 in California. Stanley said, with great power comes great responsibility. The moment you hear great power, you were thinking of the Prime Minister's chair, or the President's chair, or the Chief Minister's chair, or the Managing Director, Chairman, or great Swamiji's, great bishops. No. To reach to that stage, you have to start from the very beginning. When I started this organization, my auditor told me, look, in my auditor's office, I did not have anything. I am the sweeper, I am the typist, I am the cook, I am the receptionist, I am the everything I do alone. For the first 3 years, I did not keep anybody. So I know any work, anything and everything. My responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. I was totally responsible for the people who were coming over here and talking to them. In case one of my people doesn't come one day, I know how to type, how to clean, how to put things down. And then he became one of the greatest auditors, and then he left the auditing firm and he started his own factory company. But what I'm telling is, that has given me an idea. Very first day, I made sure that I work on every department. With great power comes great responsibility. That smallest thing is very, very important. One day, Swami Vivekananda was giving a lecture to his disciples, especially to his brahmacharis, who was climbing the ladder to become a leader of the masses, to take care of the masses. To take care of masses, they need to be disciplined, they need to brush up themselves to understand what should be said and what not to be said. And in the meeting, satsang, is said, smoking is bad for health. And as you are brahmacharis, you should not smoke. The meeting was over, and when the brahmacharis came out, they found Swami Vivekananda sitting under a tree and smoking. These disciples, these brahmacharis, was shocked. They all looked at each other. They thought, we must go and talk to Swamiji. So they all made a group and went to Swami Vivekananda, it seems. And the moment they went, Swamiji understood. Swamiji directly told, you all came here because you saw me smoking. Just 5 minutes back, I told smoking is bad for health. Look, a small plant, when it's growing time, you have to create a small fence, otherwise the cows will come and eat it up. When the plant is grown up to become a tree, you can remove the fence, then it can stand of its own. Hence, I'm not telling that when you grow up you should smoke, but what I'm trying is, as now you are on the path of growing, you need to discipline your mind as well as the body. That means when you take your breath, the body and the breath should go together. The mind and the body should be together. Yes, together is a strength. Hence, those kind of disciplines. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, with great power. What is the greatest power? The greatest power is you're getting a chance to open the tap and then the water comes. Yes, but another responsibility comes is you should close the tap. You should know how much water to use and then how much not to use. When to open and when to close it. You're getting a chance to wear your dress, to put on your shirt, on your pants or a skirt. Yes, that is great power. That is great power. You got a dress school uniform. But the great responsibility is when you remove your school uniform, you should fold it and put it into the same hanger. Or if it is to go to the washing area, you should wash it up. And if there is any stitches to be done, you should look into stitches. You should try to look into the dress from where the dress came. It is difficult from the child, but as time comes, it's better to understand the dress. Like what I was trying to tell. Washing machines came and they destroyed. With great power comes great responsibility. When you wash your own clothes, your power increases. When I go out to make work with my staff, with my workers, they keep telling, Swamiji, do not work. Then I said, you work, you get energy. You work, you get salary. Why are you stopping me from working? Because when I work, I also should get energy. I should get my power. That power is money. So when you're washing your clothes, you use the hand and you hit left and right. The hand movement comes. You are in touch with the water. You are in touch with the soap, especially in this corona time. Soap, they are asking. So the hand is full of soap. The hand is cleaned up. You do not have to go to the doctor because you have a swelling on this side or that side, pus on this side. The hand is cleaned. You know how to scrub it properly. You know how to squeeze it. All this is creating power on your hand. And then you go out to the sunlight. So sunlight, you get it. Yes, sun power. And that makes you very strong. And then you again go back to take it back and you iron it. You iron. All that is a great experience. With great power comes great responsibility. If you do not understand that responsibility, like the Japanese says, we go to the toilet. When it comes out of the toilet, we make sure that another person should be able to use it. Another person should be able to use it. That is with great power comes great power came. You are sitting, just a simple thing. If you cannot start from now, even to remove the biggest mountain, it's not difficult to even move the mountain. You cannot push the mud, but you start slowly removing the mud from low portion. One day you can see it. You can remove the whole thing. With great power comes great responsibility. When you're eating the food also, you have to make sure that not a thing spills out of the plate. Not a drop spills outside the plate. So you know to fight inside the ring which is given, the Lakshman Rekha. If you know to spill anything outside the plate, tomorrow money will spill outside the plate. That is the responsibility. When you're eating the food, you must cheer to find out whether you're getting the real taste of the vegetable. Otherwise, you will always go only with the masala taste. And you are killing your taste buds. You should learn to understand what is this particular food. This food actually, of course you should enjoy the food, no doubt about it. With great power comes great, as you should know whether this food is protein or carbohydrate. What should go inside my body? I should take protein now or I should take carbohydrates. Carbohydrate, I get instant energy. Protein, I need power. So it takes 4 days. What should I take now for my immediate work? Whether petrol should go inside or diesel should go inside this vehicle? You shouldn't find out what is best. With great power comes great responsibility. If you do not have the great responsibility of feel, smell, taste, touch and see, plan, organize, direct, control, execute. Plan or direct, control, execute. This is the responsibility Stanley was trying to tell. In collaboration with others in Marvel, particularly co-writers, artists Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, he co-created numerous popular fictional characters including superheroes, Spider-Man, the X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Ant-Man, the Wasp, the Fantastic Four, Black Panther, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, the Black Widow and Captain Marvel. These and other characters' introductions in the 1960s pioneered a more naturalistic approach than previously to superhero comics, and in the 1970s Lee challenged the restrictions of the comics code authority, indirectly leading to changes in his policies. In the 1980s, he pursued the development of Marvel properties and other media with mixed results. Following his retirement from Marvel in the 1990s, he remained a public figurehead for the company and frequently made cameo appearances in films and television shows based on Marvel characters on which Stan Lee received an executive producer credit. Meanwhile, he continued independent creative ventures into his 90s until his death in 2018. Stan Lee said there is only one who is all powerful and his greatest weapon is love. Love will not just come. Love comes creating the fence you should know to hold on and then give. Inhale 1, retention 4, exhale 2. You have to work 4 times, and then when you give 2, it should be given with love. Even to take 1, you should have the passion to take it and to hold it and to give it. To take, to hold it and to give. This is our pranayama. There is only one who is all powerful and the greatest weapon is love. Love can move mountains. Love will not easily move mountains. Together if you can move, yes. And the people who are with you, which you have proved that you can take in, you can hold it and you give to them. You must give to them. If you do not know to give 50%, then you cannot get that love to move the mountains. That is what Stan Lee was trying. Stan Lee was inducted into the comic book industry's Will Eisner Award Hall of Fame in 1994 and the Jack Kirby Hall of Fame in 1995. He received the NES National Medal of Arts in 2008. Stan Lee said, with great power comes great responsibility. Responsibility of loving the deep intimate relationship with your wife and your husband and their children, creating the joint family and the family too. That is your responsibility. There is only one who is all powerful and his greatest weapon is love. Love will move mountains. This is my 285th small